Welcome, here I've got VIVO Y70 and I'm gonna show you how to use the camera pro mode at this device. So at first we have to tap on the camera button here to open it, and for now we are in the standard photo mode. Let's change this by using this settings bar and just simply going to the right to more, so here we have access to other modes of this camera. Now let's pick the pro mode. Here we are. This mode gives us possibilities to choose some shooting parameters by ourselves. This is useful when we want to learn photographic skills or making experiments with photography. So let me start with this settings bar. Let's go from the left. The first one button here is the exposure compensation, so we can manage here the light of the picture. By using this slider and going to the right, we can make our photo more bright. By going to the left, we can make it more dark. And at the center of it we have 0 parameters, so now we are on auto exposure compensation. The next one button here is the ISO, so we can control the camera's sensitivity to light. By using this slider we can make it less sensitive from 50 or more sensitive by going to the right to 3 and 2/1000 of it, so this is really wide spectrum. And of course at the beginning we have the auto settings, so there's no problem to go back to the auto. Now let's move to the next one button. Here we have the shutter speed. We can change here the time of taking photo from 1 and 12/1000 of second, and this is really short time of taking picture. This should be better to objects, for example, that are in move, to frozen them. By going to the right, we can make time of taking photo much longer. And let's go to the end of the slider to the 32 seconds, so this is really long time of taking photo. This should be better to objects that are, for example, stable. And of course at the beginning we have the auto settings, so let's stay on this now. The next one button here is the white balance. Here we can control the temperature of our photo, and it depends from the light that we have in the area where we take a picture. We can pick the tungsten light, then incandescent light, also sunny, cloudy, here sunset, and overcast. At the end of this slider we have one extra button with this slider, so here we can manually adjust the temperature in Kelvin degrees. As you can see, we can make it more cold from the left or more warm by going to the right, so this is kind of balance between the blue and the orange light. And of course we can easily go back to auto settings here at the beginning of the slider. And now let's move here to the next one button. Here we have the focusing. Now we are on the autofocus. By using this slider we can change this to manual focus, and this is how to use this. Also we can easily go back to the beginning to the autofocus. I want to show you the next one button now. Here when we adjust all of these settings manually, so let's do it, for example, like that. We don't have to go back in all of this separately to the auto. We can do it by just one tap here. So this is one extra button to reset all of the settings and go back to the beginning to start again using them. Now let's have a look at this button here at the center. By tapping on this we can turn on the camera leveler and another tap to turn it off. So as you can see, when we have this turn it on, we have this line. This is useful, for example, when we want to keep our photographic topic straight at the picture. And also here in this mode we have one extra option. When we go to the right corner to this button and slide a little bit down to the professional functions, we can add here also the histogram. So by just one tap on this button we can turn it on, and in the camera preview it appears here. So this is how it looks like. Of course, by going again to the settings in the right corner and tapping on this option here, we can turn it off when we don't need this. The same thing happens with the leveler. We can turn this off now. And now let me use the settings to take a picture. So let's make it a little bit brighter by using the exposure compensation, the ISO maybe here, the shutter speed, let's stay on this one, and for example let's go to the sunny white balance. The focus, let's stay on the auto, and let me take a photo. Now let's move here to the left corner at the bottom. When we pick this, we get quick access to the gallery, so here we can see our picture. And that's all. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.